We're vlogging again. That was a very weird little, I don't know what just happened there. We're just gonna keep going and pretend it didn't. Yeah, welcome back to vlogs. I haven't done one of these literally since I haven't done one since school got out. So it, for the most part, summer has been more or less the same thing every week. So not that law school is particularly less repetitive, but it was, I sit at my desk. I work remotely. And so I sit at my desk for 8 hours a day. And then I go to the gym, and that's it. That's basically the extent of my, and then I attempt to have a social life. That's basically the extent of my summer experience. So I haven't really felt like vlogging it, but here we are. We'll do some vlogging for this week. This week in particular it's gonna be a little crazy. So I'm still working. This is my second to last week of my summer internship. So next week is the last week. That's how second to last works, obviously. So it's second to last week. It's also, this week is OCI, which is on-campus interviewing. It's all virtual, given the state of things right now. But it is like the first round of interviews for anyone who doesn't know how law firm recruiting works, which would be me until about a month ago. Basically, the way that this works is super early on. Like we're clearly, this is July, and this is for next summer. Super early on, there's like a process through the school where like you submit all your application materials, and firms like send back like who they want to interview from the school, and you do these little like screener 20-minute interviews. And then from there you can get a callback interview, and the callback interviews are like a 2-hour long ordeal. Like they're just like, it's a lot. But eventually all the screening and callback interviews lead to a summer job. So that's the eventual hope. But because you have to do a bunch of screener interviews to get to the callback, to get to the job offer process, I have a bunch of screener interviews this week through like my school's application program. And then I think I just have like one other one that wasn't through my school's program, was through me just like yeeting an application at a law firm. Oh, that's a great sentence. I hate that for me. Yeeting an application at a law firm. Never gonna say that one again, if I can help it. I think I have cat hair on my face. So basically balancing that with my full week of work, it's gonna be fun. But had kind of a similar vibe last week. Literally had a bunch of interviews as well. They were different interviewing program, so we're used to it at this point, and we're making it work. So that's the process. There's a lot going on, but I am working on a project for work right now. Basically, I've spent most of my summer, one of my main projects has been basically writing an entire motion. And so I've been writing the like fact statement part, which is my least favorite part. I like arguing. I don't like the objective statements, but you have to have the objective bits. So that's kind of been my main project for the past couple of days, and I think it's kind of wrapped up. And so now I'm just we're tossing some feedback around, kind of working to polish it and then put all of these pieces of this argument and whatnot that I've been working on throughout the summer into like one cohesive document. So that's kind of the vibe at work right now, but lots to see, lots to do. And yeah, it's like 10:30, so I'm gonna make a smoothie, and get back to work. I have a Taylor Swift glass. Actually, multiple with different folklore lyrics on them. So it's now afternoon. I like finished my assignment and I'm waiting now for some feedback. I need to move some things around and consolidate things into some documents and make some edits, all of that good stuff. Had like our weekly staff meeting, our second to last one.
had that, and then also met with someone in my school's career center to discuss clerkships, which is very like completely separate from the other process I'm trying to go through right now, but trying to just keep, there's a lot that has to happen at various points. And so trying to keep track of my life and like get all of my questions answered and like put everything into boxes in my own head is kind of the place where we're at right now. So that was a task for today. I just had I had a lot of things to go bug her about. So that was useful. Got that meeting done, and then have like some action items there that's gotta get done. There's just, law school hiring timelines are so strange and like so not normal. So definitely a thing that like you have to be on top of, because you never expect to be getting ready to apply for positions in 2024 in December of 2021, but that will be what I'm doing. So welcome. Yeah. Exciting stuff. Thrilling, truly.
So I made dinner, and normally I try to like do something productive after work. Like, you know, I've got a couple hours, I'm not working. I've got got a cat who thinks he's the star of this show. Normally I like try to do something just because, you know, I'm only working 9 to 5 or 8:30 to 4:30. So you might as well be a little productive on evenings. I didn't really have anything needed to get done today. So I've just been reading. So as you know, I tend to do. And I just went downstairs and picked up, I have textbooks for the fall. So we registered for classes a few weeks ago, and so I just went ahead and ordered them. It's always interesting to see. I rent all of my textbooks just because it's so much cheaper that way. And I'm not particularly, like, I can handle people having written things in them. So it's always just interesting to see to what extent, because I send them back wildly colorful and weird, because that's just how I use my books. It's always interesting to see. So like this one has notes in it, which sometimes are useful. I had like, I swear, like Half-Blood Prince level usefulness in my torts textbook. Like there were a couple of times where I literally was being cold called and like had a note that someone had left in my textbook that like helped me say the right answer. So don't hate on used books apparently. Yeah, this one just has, I like when other people only stick with one highlighter color, because then it just means it doesn't get in the way of mine. So I have so many books. I'm taking 4 different classes in the law school this semester, so I have 4 different giant textbooks. They're actually, a lot of these are like thinner than they could be. So yeah, same deal. These all look really, like, I can work with them in their current state. Oh, this one might not even, this one's been like untouched. Ooh, love that for me. Anyways, so now I have, my Amazon boxes are open and I now have my nice stack of books. So that's, I ordered these like way ahead of time just because I didn't want to risk like them not being available on Amazon, because they're so much cheaper on Amazon than they are like through my school's bookstore or anywhere else. And once again, rentals. Like I stand by textbook rentals. I don't have the time or the energy after the semester ends to like go through the process of trying to sell books. It never happens. Actually though, I do have, I think somewhere, I should try to figure out where this is. It's, once again, somewhere. I do have a torts textbook. Same one that I was talking about being like Half-Blood Prince level, like usefulness in the notes. I do have that textbook somewhere. I should try to offer that up to a 1L, because like now that has the previous person's notes that were super helpful to me, and my notes, which like not gonna like brag on myself, but I think I did a pretty good job of, you know, highlighting that thing. So it's deeply colorful. So someone else might find that useful. So maybe I'll need to list that on Facebook. He literally made an appearance during a Zoom meeting today. Just like started, not even on camera, just started meowing loudly. Just, heaven forbid someone who's not him get attention, right? Yeah. Anyways, I'm about to get ready to go to the gym. So I've adopted a new habit of going to the gym at like 8:30. And basically just staying there until they close. And I did take my glasses off to film this, and I can't see anything, so they're back on. I don't like the glare that they give me when I am talking to a camera, but also sometimes I'm just too lazy to put my contacts in. So anyways, this was a textbook unboxing. I guess that's the official title of what just happened here. So love that. It's interview time, baby. I've got my like blazer in my lap because I don't want to put it on just yet. So, but it is the full business professional look, at least on the top half. I have 2 interviews first thing this morning, basically back to back. I have like a little break in between, and then I have like a break, and then I have 2 later on in the afternoon. So making for a total of 4 today. I made little cheat sheets basically for all of the firms with like information about the interviewer and the summer program and like the firm itself, and like questions to ask, things like that. I just find that it's helpful to like have something kind of in front of me, just like some general notes, just to jog my memory when necessary. It's just a good resource to have. I spent like this whole weekend doing all of that research, and then I don't know what happened. My computer restarted yesterday and lost the file completely. Like I literally dug through like every single like recovered file area and it wasn't there. So at like 11:30 last night, I was redoing all of my cheat sheets. At least for today. I'll now have to redo the ones for tomorrow and Thursday. Love that for me. So, but we're getting close to time, and we'll be getting through these short little baby interviews, and hopefully, you know, get some callbacks from them. That's interview number 1. So now I'm gonna go check my work email, because I circulated a draft of something late last night, like 8 p.m. last night, because that was when I heard back from the person in charge of me, and so I just sent it over. The place that I work is actually pretty good with work-life balance, and they're like, you don't have to respond to emails past the time that you're technically off, because I'm getting paid hourly, and I still do. So I've sent my boss has emailed me at 7:30, and I've responded at 8:30 many a time. So I'm not like, you know, quite as quick on top of things as you would be if you were actually on the clock, but I have the email open, and so if I see it and someone has said something and they're like asking me to do a task first thing tomorrow, I might as well just say yes while I'm at it. So that's my take on things. Anyways, I have 20 minutes until my next interview, so going to just get a little bit of work done before then. Also going to ditch this blazer because I'm hot. I think that's probably a side effect of being like on the spot for 20 minutes straight. Makes sense.
All
1 Hello. You'd think, given that I had 4 interviews, I'd be dressed differently, but the interviews are done. So I like immediately changed out of work clothes, although I do have my blazer on the back of my chair, so I'll put that away because I don't really think that'll work well with like the Taylor Swift shirt. It's just not really a look. So anyways, I am done. All of my interviews yesterday were like spread out over the day. I had 2 back-to-back in the morning, and then I had like 2 at random different points in the afternoon. And today they were much more back-to-back. Like they were all, I had like 8:20 and 9 a.m. Why do I keep interviewing at 8 a.m.? Don't know, keep doing it. 8:20, 9 a.m. and then I had like 10:20 and 11. So got them over early, which is good because A, now they're done, and B, I have a deadline for work today that I need to get done. So it's good that I don't have to worry about any further interruptions and I can just bang the rest of this thing out because yeah, it has to be done by the end of the day today. And yeah, that current work still has to take priority. So doing that now. I just went to Starbucks and got myself a shaken espresso as a reward for, as I put my hand just right in front of the camera, I swear I know what I'm doing. But yeah, got myself a little caffeine treat to get me through the work I have to get done today. Because that's important. The callback process has already started, which is fun. So I got a phone call, weirdly enough, missed the call because I got the call while I was in a separate interview, like a separate screening interview, but I got one of the places I interviewed yesterday and invited me back for a callback. So that's fun. I'm gonna have to schedule that. They're gonna email me more as far as like scheduling those because those are like full on like 2-hour affairs. Callback interviews are intense. So gonna have to schedule that one. But yeah, that's the callbacks are good because they're one step closer. So it's also really funny how like some firms that I interviewed with last week still haven't heard from, and then like this firm literally 24-hour turnaround. So there's just different timelines. I say as someone who once got a job that I interviewed for the first time in like November and didn't get my job offer until February. So I've been through the gamut really. But I like the quick turnaround. I approve of that. That gains a point. Just the quick yes or no is valuable. So I am gonna get back to work because I have to have this done by the end of the day today. I also have an Orange Theory class scheduled at 5:30, so I really need to have this done by 5. So we're gonna get to work on making it through all of the edits and additions that I'm being asked to throw onto my work. So let's do that. I'm completely in shadows. So that's project turned in and done. And now I'm headed to Orange Theory. I kind of added this to my fitness routine this summer just because I decided it'd be fun. And I'm probably gonna stick with it. I have like an 8-class pass, so I just go twice a week, which I like. I like that as compared to a lot of different fitness programs where they basically kind of force you to get like an unlimited package, like their only package is unlimited, because then I feel guilty, going to the gym when I'm also paying X amount of money for classes per month. That's why I like having the set 8 classes, because then I can, have my normal gym workouts, because I like the mix. The reason I started doing Orange Theory again is because I like having a coach sometimes. Like I like having someone tell me what to do. And I like that environment. It's like an encouraging sort of like setup versus, sometimes it's good to have your workouts where you're like very much just in your own head, you're by yourself, whatever. Sometimes it's very good to have other people around and kind of like feel that like, you all like feed off of each other's energy. Like that's how it works. And I kind of missed having that balance. So added Orange Theory into the repertoire. So I go Saturday mornings, which is always fun because I have developed a lot more, like I've developed much more of a social life since the summer has started in comparison to the school year, because
I'm just less busy, and because a lot of my classmates are in St. Louis because we're all working remotely. So I've developed a lot of a social life. So I keep ending up like, you know, going home from a bar at like 2 a.m. and then going to a 9:45 workout class. That's the balanced lifestyle we're trying to achieve here. So, and then I do the Saturday, and then I do 1 weekday class. Usually I go with like a Monday or a Tuesday, and today I went with this week I went with Wednesday. I think my thinking was I would do it after all of my OCI interviews. I don't know why that was a consideration, but I really think it was. We're back in the car, and it is wretchedly hot. Like it is, I can feel myself sweating underneath this dress. This is like spicy St. Louis summer, which is really just normal DC summer, but now in St. Louis. I can literally feel sweat dripping down my stomach. That's disgusting. Anyways, I literally left my house for 5 minutes to come up to Starbucks. So, got my matcha. One of the firms that offered me a callback also sent me Starbucks. So that's fun. We love those big law perks. So anyways, I decided to use that perk and went and got myself a latte. I have one more interview for the week, and it is today at 3:30, so it's in an hour. And it's a phone interview, which is why, you know, I have no makeup on, and I don't really like care. I'm not like dressed in professional attire because no one's going to see me. So that's that. But I have one more screener interview, and then I now have popped up, fun story. I made a comment about getting a call about a callback during another interview yesterday, and then proceeded to get a call about a different callback during my Orange Theory class. So once again, couldn't answer. It was kind of funny though, because I pieced together what the phone call was based on my like Apple Watch gave me a voicemail transcript, which was not correct, but like close enough for me to work out what they were trying to say. You gotta move.
Luckily, work seems to have lightened up, so I had like that big deadline yesterday and kind of don't have much to do today, which is nice. So the first half of this week was crazy. So I feel like I have earned a lighter load today and probably carrying into tomorrow. I feel like I've earned this, maybe. A good old gym parking lot moment, and I look like an egg, so that's that. It's Friday night, so we've time jumped a full day, because nothing exciting happened today. I had no interviews today, which was a nice breath of fresh air because next week is a lot as well, and so some time off, good. So I just had work today like normal. I did have another laser appointment this morning, which is fun, good stuff. And yeah, then had a work day, and it's now like 8:30 because this is my gym time, is like 8:30 to 10. So here we are. Exciting stuff to end the week on. So that's the end of this week in my life. I just not much to add today, so you got a very short Friday clip. I'll cut the vlog off here. So vlogs will be back on a more regular basis probably once the semester starts. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe button down below, and we'll see you soon for another video. Bye.